The U.S. has been in the midst of a creative crisis for well over 2 decades. We are all using far less of our enormous creative capacity than previous generations. So if indeed there were an idea-generating, problem-solving contest across generational lines, well, chances are your sweet little Nana and your Pop-Pop would probably kick your butts. See, we were all born with an exclusively human ability to be inspired, to imagine, to create. We are all being limited in achieving our full creative potential. And all the students in the classroom said, "No way! No way! Way! Way. No." Good news is that here at the Imaginativity Institute, we believe that inspiration, imagination, and creativity are the driving forces to innovation and to overcoming the greatest challenges of everyday life and of business. If we truly wish to bring an end to this terrible crisis, at least to the benefit of our children and our grandchildren, then all of us, every one of us as adults, need to reconnect with our own inner child. How many of you remember the hours of play you had with one of these? Oh my gosh. As kids, all we could think about was all the wonderful things we could do with this box and how it might magically transport us to one of the many fantasy worlds in the universe of our imagination. But then, one day, someone came along who told us that because our fantasy worlds were not a part of the actual solar system, we must abandon our silliness and take on the practical responsibilities of something called growing up. And within a very short period of time, the box was no longer an object of wonder. Instead, it just became a place for us to store our stuff. This creative buzzkill makes students far less likely to want to take risks. A trait and a habit that follows them into adulthood. We're going to do what I call adult recess. Yes. This is an activity, it's called Pass the Sound in Motion. All the people on the end of the row down here, you are going to start by turning to the person next to you, and I want you to make the biggest, craziest sound in motion that you possibly can. Maybe it'll be something like this. Ah! Okay? Now, the person next to you is going to watch what you did, and they're going to pass that same sound of motion on to the next person, who's going to pass it on to the next person, the next person, the next person. Yeah, he's excited. Yes, let me do this. Are you all ready? Say yes. 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 The child inside each and every one of you already knows how to dream and imagine and create. If you'll just let them do it. Class is dismissed.